Hello everybody, welcome to our YouTube channel. As a stepping stone, today we are going to talk about lightning. When now let's say the protons and neutrons in the atmosphere, when it strikes, when these protons and neutrons strike, it generates a huge, very bright light waves, as well as simultaneously it will generate a electricity, that is electromagnetic pulse, electric waves over a large spectrum of area, as well as a huge volume, huge sound at that time, and that light wave is what we see as lightning. What we see when lightning occurs, when we see a white color fluorescent lamp which white color light which has a fluorescent lamp effect, that is lightning. And a few moment later, the sound that we hear is thunder. Although lightning, thunder, and this electricity, that is electromagnetic pulse, happens simultaneously, the speed of transmission of the light is very much higher than the speed of transmission of sound. That's why we hear the sound a little later than after the lightning. So when this now let's say these lightning waves will attract tall structures in a ground-like area where there are plenty of trees, and the lightning will affect the tallest tree there. And I think by now you would have noticed a small iron rod placed in tall buildings, on top of the tall buildings. That is called a lightning arrestor, which is directed to the ground. When a lightning happens, the arrestor will attract that waves and direct it to the ground, thereby eliminating the waves to enter the building or people who are there in the close vicinity. That in that way it could minimize the damages from lightning. And also the other thing is, when this if there is no devices, if there is no lightning conductors installed in the building, when a lightning happens, it could enter the building via the open areas. Open areas in the sense the plugs, the electricity plugs. It could enter through them, and when a device is connected to the plug, it will directly enter the device. Within the split seconds, it could damage the the circuit board, and permanently damage the motherboards of the computers or whatever the electric circuit boards. So it's always advisable to keep it either advisable to install a lightning detector or a surge protecting device that will that will secure the lives of the human being as well as the machines and equipments, whatever that is installed. So the other thing, apart from lightning, I would like to touch on this Bluetooth and wireless headsets. Use of wireless headsets when you are outside. So for example, let's say some people do like to wear these Bluetooth headsets and go for a walk or so. That's outside. So when lightning happens, when lightning occurs, that could attract these Bluetooth headsets and enter the eardrum. that could cause either both hearing and hearing in you'll be impaired with hearing, as well as you lose your life. If not, one thing, either you lose your life or hearing, both. We can never say the damages, the extent of the damage caused. So therefore, to be on the safe side, it's always better to be away from these open space, using of these Bluetooth devices in the open spaces. And the other thing is, apart from this is not related to lightning, I would say yes, this is a wireless and Bluetooth headsets. It's more or less connected to the lightning when you are outside, when you are using it outside, but otherwise it's not, it's okay, it's safe. So all the apart from lightning is what I wanted to say was, when buying a mobile phone, when selecting a mobile phone, mobile handset, always go through the SAR values. SAR means specific absorption rate. That is how much of radiation is absorbed to your brain. For example, if you are seeing enough and more the effects on the brain through CT scans and whatever the diagnostic imaging methods. But here, better be careful when using those phones. So that's it for today. We shall get back to you when we have more information on this and other tech bites. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.